Good afternoon, everyone. We are here to present to you about our topic entitled Authentic Assessment. So, first, let us define what is assessment. Assessment refers to various methods used to determine the extent to which students achieved intended learning outcomes. An example for these are quizzes, periodical tests, reports, and term papers. So let us now define what is authentic assessment. Authentic assessment is a form of assessment on which students are asked to perform real-world tasks that demonstrate meaningful application of essential knowledge and skills, meaning it evaluates students' abilities in real-world contexts that aims to develop and measure multiple skills such as cognitive skills, ability to integrate learning, creativity, and ability to work collaboratively. 6 ways to use authentic assessment math in the classroom. The first one is performance assessment. Students can demonstrate what they have learned and how to solve problems through a collaborative effort in solving a complex problem together. Not only do they learn how to work in a team, but also how to brainstorm to utilize their separate range of knowledge to benefit the whole. Number 2, short investigations. Typically, it starts with a basic math problem in which the students can demonstrate how he or she has mastered the basic concepts and skills. Teacher will ask the students to interpret, calculate, explain, describe, or predict whatever it is they are analyzing. So these are generally 60 to 90 minutes task for an individual or group projects in which to work independently, writing answers to questions and then interviewed separately. Number 3, open response questions. Teacher can assess the students' real-world understanding and how the analytical processes relate by, in a quiz setting, requesting open responses questions like a brief written or oral answer, a mathematical solution, a drawing, a diagram, or graphs. So these open-ended questions can be approximately 15 minutes assessment and can be converted into a larger scale project. Number 4, portfolios. Students learn concepts throughout the school year. They can be documented and will reveal progress and improvements as well as allows for self-assessment, edits, and revisions. So they can be recorded a number of ways including journal writing, review by piece, artwork and diagrams, group reports, students' note, and outlines. Number 5 is self-assessment. So after the teachers clearly explained and provided expectations prior to the project, once the project are complete, ask the students to evaluate their own projects and participation. Responding to the following questions will help students learn to assess themselves and their work objectively. And number 6 is multiple choice questions. So usually, multiple choice questions do not reflect an authentic assessment math context, but there are multiple choice questions being developed to reveal and understand the mathematical ideas required as well as integrating more than one concept. So these questions are designed to take about 2 to 3 minutes each.
Three modes of authentic assessment. Number 1, observation. The teacher will conduct an observation to the students. He/she will observe the performance and the attitude of the student during and after the class. After the observation, the teacher can be able to identify the weakness and the strength of the students. The role of the teacher is to assess the students and to help the students improve themselves into a better one. Number 2, performance sample. In this mode, the teacher will assess the student's performance or the product. The teacher will let the students pass a portfolio after the semester or year. In this condition, the teacher can determine if the student's performance is developing. Number 3, actual performance. The teacher can assess the students by conducting actual performance such as singing, dancing, and acting. By that, the teacher can determine the behavior of the students during the performance.
Designing authentic assessment. So for the first one, project-based learning or PBL. A teaching method in which the students gain knowledge and skills by working for an extended period of time to investigate and respond to an authentic, engaging, and complex question, problem, or challenge. Project-based learning is a method of learning that is based on the student-centered learning paradigm. Students in project-based learning collaborate in groups to address real-world, curriculum-based, and frequently multidisciplinary problems. So for the second one, GRASP framework. An authentic assessment design model to help you develop performance tasks, project units, and or inquiry lessons. GRASP is a model for proving understanding performance through authentic assessments. It is one of many performance of understanding models, but it is ideally suited to the kind of project-based inquiries we do in design.
Traits developed through authentic assessment math test. This situational type of learning in which students are learning lessons on how to solve real-life problems can be utilized in mathematics. These ideas are presented as follows. The first is thinking and reasoning. Thinking and reasoning causing students to interact in such activities that include gathering data, exploration, investigation, interpretation, reasoning, modeling, designing, analyzing, formation of hypotheses, use of trial and error, generalization and solution checking. The second is the settings. Settings is allowing the student to work individually or in a smaller group. The third is mathematical tools. This is where the student learn how to use symbols, tables, graphs, drawings, calculators, and computers. And the last one is the attitude and dispositions. Students in this type of learning environment learn persistence, self-regulating behaviors and reflection, participation, and a special enthusiasm for learning various kinds of situation.